God bless you guys for tuning in. This is a timely emergency video. In this last video where I talked about open loop, I promised that the next video I was pushing out was going to be the video on testnet, but there is a recent development and I needed to attend to that, and that is coming from the Zenchain video that we released about 10 days ago. If you haven't seen that video right now, on the top right corner of your screen you're going to find the link floating. Use it to check out this video and get done what you need to do, and then bring yourself up to speed, which is what we're going to be tackling in this new video. So without further ado, let us jump right in, straight to the point, what the new update is about. Now you can see the tasks on ZenQuest IO has been updated. Now we have a total of 20 tasks, social tasks total up to 18, and then the blockchain quest total up to 2. So the way to complete all of the tasks, you can see it says deploy a smart contract. This one says get role acolyte in Discord, get role guardian in Discord. This one says get role zen data in Discord. So all of the Discord related tasks, we're not going to bother about talking about them in this video, but you can actually find your way around, and what we're going to be focused on today are the testnet, which is deploy a smart contract and then transfer Zen token. So without further ado, let us jump right in. But before we do that, please do not forget to subscribe to Overworks, turn on the bell notifications. Like I said, the Walrus testnet project that I will be releasing, you do not want to miss out on that, because there are lots of exciting information on the NFT meetings that will be happening on them. We click on the transfer. So before now, if you had watched the previous video, you definitely have set up your account. You definitely have some XPs, because we talked about how to do that in the previous video. And then of course you have your MetaMask wallet ready to go. Now if all of this has been covered, you are up to speed. This is me. Okay, so let me switch back to, this is my main account. Let me just switch back to this account that I'm using right now for the video. So yes, here we are. So let us talk about this one first. So we'll just click on this, and so for this, it says transfer ZCX token to N experience points. Before starting the quest, ensure you've already transferred the ZCX token. So we're going to go to send, click on send, and I'm sending to this address. So I will be doing what, 80 Zen tokens, which is about $13, and I'm going to say continue, because now it recognizes my main account here as the destination of the transaction. So I'll just click on confirm, and after clicking on confirm, I'll click on confirm again. All right, so we just got the confirmation, and we can view on Zentrace. So I'm going to fire up Zentrace now, which I just did. On there you can see your transactions like BSC, Binance matching, and all of that. So we are here, we're waiting for it to load up, and this is the transaction details. This should be mine. Okay, this is it. So this is transaction hash. This is what we need to complete that task. You can see I sent from my sub account to my main account, and this is the transaction hash, which is what we need. So I'm going to go back now and then click on this task, and then impute the hash here. Click on complete, and then of course I'm not a robot. Complete these steps, and complete this one as well. Okay, and this as well. Guys, you get the idea. It's just a security protocol, and boom, you can see this quest is completed, and immediately our XPs are up 500, and we're gonna go over to this and then complete the smart contract deployment. Now what we're going to do, there is a guide somewhere Now, this is the official documentation in order for you to complete the smart contract deployment. Do not worry, I'm going to be leaving a link in the description of this video. It's also on Discord, but I'm going to leave a link to this so you can just go to it directly. Now, before you begin, the prerequisites and considerations are your Ethereum wallet, which this tutorial assumes you already have the MetaMask or any other browser-based Ethereum wallet installed and already ready to use. So this is what we have. We already have the first prerequisite, which is our MetaMask wallet, which is where we sent the transaction earlier. So here is it. This is the wallet. You can see the 80 ZCX tokens that I transferred. And then the second consideration is you need to have the Zenchain Testnet network. We already have that. If you watch the video we released earlier, you do not have to worry because we already have the Zenchain Testnet. As far as mobile go, you can actually do this using your MySS browser on your mobile device, although it's going to be somewhat demanding. Okay, for ease and of convenience, I would recommend using a PC. You could just find someone's PC, set it up if you don't have, and it will take you less than 20 minutes, I'm sure. And then for gas fees as well, you need ZCX to pay, and thankfully we have gas fees. We have ZCX in our wallet. So if I go over to the tokens, you can see that we still have 1,900 ZCX tokens. So the first step to complete this task is to set up Remix IDE. And to do that, it said access the Remix IDE in your web. So we're just going to click on this link and it should take us to the Remix IDE. If you do not have experience writing programming codes, do not worry. We're going to do this together, so you're going to see everything real time, and I highly recommend you use a PC for this. It's currently loading up, so you don't have to worry. Now once we have it ready, it says create. The next step is to create the smart contract, and a sub step on that is the left hand file explorer pane. Create a new file named hello world. So I'm going to copy this now and then go back to Remix, assuming it has completely loaded up. It's still loading up. Here is the file explorer and here is the file button. We'll just click on this to create a new file and paste in the hello world we did earlier, and just hit the enter button and it's going to fire up that file for us. So the next thing to do is to paste the following Solidity code into the program file. So I like to copy from the bottom all the way to the top, copy, highlight and copy, come here and paste the code here like so, and just save. Ctrl S. I'm sure that happens automatically. So now we see a picture of the steps. First step is to create the file, second step is to copy the code, and then the third step is to compile the smart contract. Now to do this, we need to select the hello world.sol in the file remix file in the Remix file explorer next to the sidebar. Okay, and on the side of the screen, and then in the left hand sidebar, click Solidity compiler. This is the icon. So step one is to select the file. We already selected the file, and then click on the Solidity compiler. And step two, click on the advanced configuration subsection, ensure you're using the Shanghai EVM version. So we will click on the advanced configuration, and then we're going to switch the EVM version from default to Shanghai like so, and then we'll go back to the steps. Yes, then the next button says click compile hello world. So we're going to compile, and to do that is a button. So here is the button, click on compile. We should see some things down here. Probably approve the transaction from, okay, the compilers happen, I'm sure. So let's go back to the steps. Now to deploy the smart contract, it said make sure your Ethereum wallet is connected to the Zenchain Testnet, Zenchain network. Now in the left hand sidebar, click deploy and run transactions plugin icon. It looks like the Ethereum diamond. So we have to come to this guy, deploy and run transactions, and I think there's still other steps to do. Now under environment, select injected provider, select your compiled contract under contract, and then deploy. So we switch environment to injected provider. Under environment, we switch remix to injected provider. Select your contract, hello world contract, and then click deploy. So transaction is going on, creation of hello world pending, and this should trigger MetaMask. We'll click on confirm. The creation of the smart contract is still going on. Okay, now interact with the smart contract, which is the next step. Once deployed, your smart contract will appear. Now this is the confirmation, transaction 5 confirmed, view on Zentrace. So once deployed, your contract will appear under deployed / unpinned contract section of the deploy and run transaction pane. Expand it to see the message. We need to click on the message as well. So this is where we're going. We click on this message to read the stored message. It should display hello world. So we're going to go back now. Still the same pane we're in. We are going to expound this message, and we're going to read this message right here, and it says, this is it, call from, here is my wallet address to hello world, and it was a success. So we're going to go back now, and that's like the end of that transaction. So the next step is to get on Zentrace, and yep, transaction details, as you can see, and transaction hash, I was correct. So we'll just copy this now and head back to ZenQuest, and then deploy the smart contract task, and I'm gonna paste it here and click complete. We are going to go through the CAPTCHA verification exercise. Sometimes this check can be a real headache. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. And verify. And boom, you can see quest completed. Yay! Alright guys, if you did not understand, you can always take the video back and start to watch the steps. You can pause the video and just check, and you can see that my XPs have gone up from 500 to 1000. And I'm going to be repeating this step for my main account, because my main account, I have some of these roles. I'll just go ahead and include them and move on. So yep, thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much. Subscribe, turn on bell notifications, and let me know. Currently we're in level 2, and these are the factors that determine the level of airdrop allocations that you get when the airdrops roll in. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care of yourself. God bless you. Love you. Bye.